What an awesome building. So, hey everybody, just left the, I'm going to mispronounce it, the Zwaanendael Museum here in Lewis, and had a fantastic, not tour, but intro and discussion on one of the exhibits of shipwrecks. So I'm going to try to tie this up, show you the grounds. I really just wanted to show you this magnificent building again. So this is a reproduction of a classic building in Holland, in Amsterdam, and this was built in 1931. Interesting part about this, let me walk back one more time real quick. A couple interesting things. One of the docents mentioned to me, and I never noticed this. I have driven by this and walked around this building countless times in the last couple summers. But if you look at it, I am level. The building actually was designed to lean a slight degree that way. So, as I was being told, they could lift certain things upstairs through the top window because the doorways and hallways were too narrow. But a beautiful building. Oh, the other thing was, as I was told inside, this is actually half of the building that exists that it was modeled over in Amsterdam. So the building in Amsterdam looks exactly like this, but it's doubled, and it has an identical part to it on the other side. So really curious and interesting and marvelous building, built in the Dutch fashion. Again, the Dutch being the settlers of this area. So I'm really wanting to show you some more of the grounds around here and tie up together something else that I may have posted or maybe yet to post that kind of ties in with the founding of Lewis here in 1631, as well as commerce, let's just say, in the around the time and in the next decade or two. But just a little screenshot here. Established by the Dutch West India Company in the spring of 1631. It was originally supposed to be a whaling station. They realized the whales were further up north, so it of course got into the tobacco business with Maryland around the Chesapeake, as I've mentioned over and over again, and that's a very, very important part to how this all ties in with slavery and the Civil War. So in the other video that I made mention of some silent partners of the Dutch who founded Lewis and much of America, including this region here, as well as, of course, the state of New York. Both areas having a pretty high percentage of slavery, and both areas being in the north. Anyways, about the museum. Oh, let me show you the Hoorn. Wait a minute. This is really curious. And then I'll try to elaborate a little further on the discussion at hand and show you some more of the grounds. Oh, he is outside. Okay, so right there at the top. And then I'm gonna come in and I'll give you a real quick view of downstairs because I didn't do that when I was here. So we learned more about the Roosevelt Island or Inlet Shipwreck, and there's another shipwreck that was recovered, and that is the DeBraak. And I'll try to leave links, but my favorite objects were musket trigger guards, as some of my Civil War buddies might imagine. Hopefully you can screenshot that. But I've got to keep moving. And here's some naval buttons. Sorry, I can't. Can I zoom a little for you? No, I'm sorry. So, beautiful museum. Oh, here's Hoorn. So I think the mascot, if you will, Hoorn, who is prominent in two places on this museum, was quite interesting. I don't know what to make of it, honestly. But it's a red unicorn. It doesn't look very friendly. And that was a symbol. I'm kind of into symbology. So that was one of the symbols that is prominent on the building. So these grounds... Oh, I should walk the other way. Are really, really pretty. Unfortunately, it's a nasty day. There's light rain right now at the moment. But it's a beautiful little complex. So there are two historical complexes in Lewis here. The other one is on the other side of the Savannah Road. But now we are here. Really beautiful. So these, this is the Chamber of Commerce right here for Lewis. But it's kind of tied in. These are all kind of the same complex, if you will. As you can see, being right next door. I'm sure this garden is really beautiful in the spring. But I just wanted to show you this. The style of architecture. Of course, these are not original, I am absolutely sure. 1631, I mean, come on. But they kind of give you an idea. The point is, they kind of give you an idea of what the area may have looked like, you know, and the types of buildings. See? And it's a beautiful garden. Sorry, I'm a guy who likes flowers. The natural world in general. Pretty fountain, nice benches. And you see the same, you know, architecture again, kind of throughout town. Getting back to where I was. American history is a funny thing, isn't it? So the other video that I made more mention of the silent partners of the Dutch, which is non-inflammatory, absolutely factual, short and concise, and just sticks to the facts. That video will not be labeled. It'll be titled discreetly. It'll and won't have any hashtags. Few people will probably see it, but I will post it. The only thing is, I don't want to conflate. I don't want to offend the good people of Lewis, since one of them at the Zwaanendael Museum just gave me a very generous interview and tour. So let me make this clear right now. I don't speak for the city of Lewis. I don't speak for the Chamber of Commerce. I don't speak for the Historical Society of Lewis. I don't speak for anybody but myself. All my statements on this video and other relevant videos that we'll post around this time are the opinions of myself only and nobody else. Alright, I guess that's about it, guys. Really pretty area. Rain's starting to pick up. Oh, and we're at 10 minutes. See you on the next one.